So hi everyone, hope you're doing really well. Welcome to this video where we're going to introduce you to our most recent flip purchase. It is now sold, subject to contract. Just before we dive in, just do me a huge favour and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out a ton if you don't mind. So here are the pictures, you enjoy those, and I'll give you the context and the story of how we came across it. Now, we know there's this guy called Paul, and he's a sourcer, and he has sourced opportunities in the double digits. And he came across this one particular opportunity, and he said to himself, how can I justify selling this deal for £3,000 when there's £30,000 worth of profit, if only I can buy it and do it up and sell it on myself? So he got in touch with Kit, our mortgage broker. Now, if you're new to the channel and you don't know who Kit is, Kit's our mortgage broker, and I have actually done a video where we talked to him on camera, so if you'd like to go and see that video, it might be helpful to you. And Kit said, well, the route you need to go down is a bridging product, and they started the application, and for whatever reason, I do not know the ins and outs, but it just wasn't viable for Paul to buy the property with a bridge. And as I understand it, at the end of that call, Kit said to Paul that it just might be worth you having a chat with Josh&Beck, because they have raised private finance and they've done these sorts of deals with private investors. There just might be an angle that I'm not seeing here. I'll put a good word in for you. And so that's what happened next. We got a call. I got a call from Kit and said, look, I've got this guy called Paul, and he gave us the context. And I said, look, I'll happily have a conversation with him. And on that phone call with Paul, he explained to me the deal. He gave me the deal brochure, he gave me the numbers, he walked me through the area and just gave the whole context for it. And I said to him, look, I think we could probably do this. So again, after a few more phone calls and a few more emails confirming it all in writing, I then got in touch with Kit and took on the application for the bridging product. We got to the point where as soon as the numbers came through, essentially we were going to be lent £55,000 for the purchase, and it's going to cost us, in round numbers, £11,000 in fees if we were to hold the bridge for 12 months. So it's basically a 20% interest rate, which I wasn't really too enamoured with. So then I picked up the phone call and I called one of my private investors. And by the way, here's a tip for you. Once you've gone through the process of know, you like, you trust, you buy, which I've covered in the previous episode, I know. Once you get to that point where you're calling for funds, be direct. There's really little point spending 5-10 minutes laying out the context, then to present how much you need, then possibly to turn around and say, I haven't got £74,500. So I said, look, I'm ringing for £74,500. Would you like a chat, or should I go and call someone else? And after 5 minutes, 10-minute call, he said, look, I trust you sufficiently, we'll do it. And we've now got a signed contract for those funds for the purchase. So my next step then was to go back to Paul and say, look, Paul, I've got some bad news and some good news. The bad news is, I don't think the bridging product is viable for us. The good news is, I have managed to raise £74,500, and we've got a cash buyer. And after those few minutes of the jaw hit the floor, how did you do that? How did you manage that in 10 minutes or whatever it was? And I said, well, there are videos on my YouTube channel if you'd like to find out more. Yeah, that's great, it's amazing. I said, but there is one condition. I would like to find out from Kit what his commission would have been if we'd gone down the bridging route and we pay him in full. And here's the principle, right? The scriptures say the labourer is worthy of their hire, and he has done all that work. Then for him not to be paid anything is completely immoral and incorrect. And so I called Kit and we agreed. And I won't tell you what it is, but I can tell you that interest to the investor and commission to Kit is somewhere in the region of 50% the cost that was going to cost us for the bridging product. So we are better off working with private finance and still paying Kit his commission. And that's where we're at now. So we have got the processes going through. Our solicitor now knows that we're buying with a private finance. And what funds have we put in so far? We have put in £250 on account with the solicitors, and we have put in £420, including that, for a RICS survey, which is happening on the 26th of October. So that is our most recent flip purchase that is going through at the moment. Now, in the next episode, I'm going to answer the question, which I've had lots recently, not so much online, but offline, is what do you think about the market? What do you think is happening? What are you doing about it? And why on earth are you still buying property? So I'll answer that in the next one. So stay tuned, hit subscribe. If you like this and you found it helpful, then please just show your appreciation by giving this video a thumbs up. It really just helps us out. We really appreciate it. If you've got any questions about this one, or comments, things you'd like to share with us, then please, I'd love to know what you're thinking. Drop in the comments below. So So thank you ever so much for watching this one. Thank you for supporting the channel. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.